Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to learn about the exception handling. The exception handling in C++ is the process to handle runtime errors. We can perform exception handling so the normal flow of the application can be maintained even after runtime errors. So in C++, exception handling is an event or object which is thrown at runtime. All the exceptions are derived from std_exception class. So it is a runtime error which can be handled. If we don't handle the exception, it prints the exception message and terminates the program. Now, what is the advantage of exception handling? So it is used to maintain the normal flow of the application. In such case, rest of the code is executed even after exception. So exception handling is achieved in C++ using try, catch, and throw only. In C++ programming, exception handling is performed using try-catch statement. The C++ try block is used to place the code that may occur exception. The catch block is used to handle the exception. Now we will see our first example without try and catch. So for that we will declare float division. Inside we will take two parameters int x and int y. Return x divided by y, and in main function we will take int I is equal to, suppose I will take 90, int j is equal to 0. Now float k is equal to 0, then k is equal to division function. Inside that we have taken two parameters, so we will pass them over here. Then cout k and l. So this example will give us some error because we cannot divide by 0 to any number. So whenever I run the program, I will get the output as C, unhandled exception in console application. So this is the error we occur over here. So generally what happens, this exception or the error is unknown for the end user. So it is not understandable by him or her. So for this, we create the exception so that it can be easily understand by the end user. For that, we will create another program having same. So instead of return, we will write over here as if y is equal to 0, then throw attempted to divide by 0. And here we will put return x by y. Now inside the main function, as we have done, int I is equal to what number we have taken, 90. You can take any number. Int j is equal to 0. Float k is equal to 0. Now we'll put try block, and inside the try block we will assign the k is equal to division. Division of I comma j. Then cout k and l. After the try block, we will declare the catch block, and inside catch, we will declare the cout e and l. But for that, we need to declare over here the constant char pointer e. Now we'll run the program and see what it returns. Basically, it's the same program divided by 0, but we'll see whether the exception has been thrown out on the screen. See, the exception has been handled with the error code, whatever we have passed the value, attempted to divide by 0. Or you can simply say as attempted to divide by 0, you cannot divide any number using 0. So that message will be displayed instead of the exception. See. So this was the example using try and catch block. Now we will see the C++ user defined exceptions. The new exceptions can be defined by overriding and inheriting exception class functionality. Let's see. So for user defined exceptions, we will declare class my exception public exception. Public exception. Inside that, we will take public, and under public, we will define constant char pointer what, then constant throw, and here we will return the value attempted to divide by 0. And in the int main function, we have enclosed the try catch block. Try, inside that int x and y, cout, enter the two numbers and l. Cin x, y. Now we will compare whether if y is equal to 0. If the answer is true, then it will call the my exception as z and throw z. Else, cout x by y is equal to x upon y. handle. Now we will declare the catch block, and inside that exception ampersand e, which will have cout e dot what function we have defined earlier. So this is the user defined exception example. For this, whenever I run the code, it will ask me to enter the any two numbers. Like I have entered 10 by 2. So the ry means 2 is not equal to 0. So it will give the output as x upon y is equal to 5. But if I pass the value as 0, then it will throw the exception attempted to divide by 0. Got it? This was the example using what user defined exceptions. So that's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.